Hello, hello. Yes, I am early. Hi, everybody on the live. Hello, also you guys on the replay view. Blah, blah. Hello, those of you who are watching on the replay. That's what I meant to say, but it didn't come quite out right. Oh, this is going to be one of those nights, isn't it? Where, like, I think something, but it just like brain and mouth are just not going to connect. Oh, okay. So, just fair warning, I'm warning you, all right, those of you who struggle a little bit with stamp surgery, this may contain stamp surgery tonight. All right, consider yourselves warned. So it was Miss Georgiana's birthday last week, and I did ask her to send me her colours. Also, there's somebody else I've got a stamp for. There's two other people. Hold on, I did have it on a note here. Yes, I do. Okay, right. So it's actually three wreaths I need to stamp, but I think I might just try and get away with doing two in one go. Yes, I am early. I don't know why. I think it's because I did a whole heap of work in here this afternoon, and I'm kind of like on a roll. I've been prepping for classes, and I'm just like, right, let's get going. So I'm just going to grab some cardstock. Actually, I might grab Very Vanilla. Hi everybody, I'm alive. There we go. We'll go for Very Vanilla. Hi everybody. Hi Janice. Hi Kim. Kim's glad I'm early because she's got plans tonight. Oh, okay. Okay. Glad I could be of assistance. Oh, that's great. There we go. Let's get straight to the table. Straight to the table. I'm going to give this cardstock a bit of a trim. So I've been noticing either on social media, a couple of people who have either YouTube presence or a demonstrator saying that the prices of postage is going up in the US. The price of postage has been going up here in the UK for ages, and so I'm afraid, I know some of you managed to get 12 by 12 wreath from me in the past, but I've discovered the beauty of 8 by 8s recently. And you know what? You probably find space for them on the wall, won't you? A bit easier than a 12 by 12. So there we go. Yeah. Oh, thanks for showing the join up offer, Vicky. I've had I had one returning team member already this celebration, and I've had a new one this morning. I won't reveal names unless they want to say who they are. Okay, so this is a stamp that I really do feel that we could do some stamp surgery on. Now, if this is the first time you've experienced stamp surgery, I will go through the basics with you. So stamps, once they arrive at your house, you've paid for them and they arrive at your house, they are then yours to do with whatsoever you wish. Obviously, you want them to last as long as possible. So, I talk about using stamping mist on rubber and all that kind of thing. But sometimes a stamp set will arrive and you perhaps want to use it in a slightly different way. And this stamp set, as soon as I saw it in the catalogue, I kind of felt it was destined for a little bit of a chop. I've already done a little bit of a whoopsie on this. Can you see what happened here? So this is just a warning. When you go to peel off your stamps from your blocks, be very careful to make sure that you get right underneath there. Now this probably could be fixed with a bit of Tombow, which I'm going to try and do and see. Hopefully that will hold it, she says. If I can squeeze a Tombow out. Oh, that's a little bit too much Tombow, Ruth. Oh dear. All right, let's just probably don't need that much. There we go. Let's just do that. All right. So I was looking at this stamp set and thinking some of these leaves It would be so much easier to use if they were actually parted from each other. So when you go to cut the rubber, you need a really good sharp pair of scissors, and also you need to cut it out with the rubber facing you. Even if you've got the sticker on the back, please try, just do not try and cut it out looking at the sticker, in case you placed it on not quite correctly. So now I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, all right, so there's definitely some leaves that I want to take apart, but do I want to include the dottage? So I'm going to start easy and go for this one here, because this one I think is really easy to cut away from the dottage. So I'm just going to cut around that there. Now, granted, this is not a cheap stamp set. As with all things, the prices of things are going up, and that includes rubber. Stampin' Up rubber. So this whole stamp set costs, I think it's 21, but when you actually look at what you get for your money, it's quite a bit. So I'm thinking I really would like those flowers on their own. So I'm going to cut the flowers out. And now, granted, I'm quite experienced at this, so I'm cutting firmly, but I'm in total control of those scissors. So I'm not just letting the scissors kind of like run away with me there. I should get a block to put these on. I wondered when this was going to happen, says Vicky. Yeah. It's happening now, Vic. All right, I think it'd be nice to leave some of this dottage in with this leaf. So I am going to cut down here. Now, who else, hands up, who else has been thinking of doing this to this stamp set? See, I'm thinking of going in and round, I think there. Oh, there we go. I'm going to leave that little leaf in there for now. Okay, and around. There we go. And then I really would like this great big long one here, I think. So I'm going to cut up through there. Now, Glenna messaged me earlier and said that she's busy tonight, so she may want to skip this bit. Actually, I'm wondering whether to include that dottage, that one in there. I may as well. No, I'm kind of, as I'm going around, I'm kind of almost stretching the rubber away as well, if I'm able to do that. There we go. And then, do I want that little leaf there? Let's go for that as well. I'm not going to do it all tonight. Just want a bit of a variety. So I've got that lovely roundish leaf, that leaf there, that one and that one. And then maybe we can go for one of these, or two of these. Let's go for down here. Okay, that'll be it for tonight, I think. I really like this leaf here. I think this one can probably be separated as well. So let's take that out. All right, so here we go. Got quite a combination there. Oh dear, I came at the wrong time. Yeah, you did. All right, so I did message Miss Georgiana to see what her favourite colours were. So I've got She Likes Blues, and then it was Judy French's birthday way back when, and she likes purples and pinks. So, but I think you both will be happy to have a little bit of green in there. And I'm just going to use this nice big textured stamp from Textured Floral just to get some green down. Oh, some lemon lime twist. It's such a large stamp, looks like you can separate some and still have a bit of a block. Yes, yes, very true, Lisa. All right, so let's just get some colour down onto the paper here. Just to break up the white space a little bit. Just get us started. And yes, I am stamping two at the same time, but I will digress when it comes to sort of the colourful parts. I'm just getting some of that green down. There we go. And I have popped out this lovely stamp set here, Softly Sophisticated. Now this one, again, I've done some stamp surgery to already. I've parted this leaf from that one because I just felt I could use it a bit more effectively. So I'm just going to use that to add some nice bits of green detail in here. Yeah, having a look at the design just now, Kim, it's a bit tricky because of where the leaves lie. If you actually look at the design, I know what, I'll get it out. I'll put it here so you can see it. Yeah, that's a bit tricky to do because there isn't actually a frame. I mean, yeah, no. Bit tricky. Hi, Kenzie. All right, so got a bit of, oh, got a little tiny hair there. Got a bit of green down to start off with. Do I want to use one of these? One of here. Why not? First time using this as a single stamp. Ooh, that's pretty. Is Miss Georgiana here yet? Because this is, if someone doesn't mind, just if you're friends with Georgiana, could you just message her and say that I'm stamping her wreath? Oh, you did, Heather. Good. That was a lovely Christmassy piece that you put in an Artful Stampin space. Was it today? All right, so that's a nice bit of green gone down. Hi. Hi, Monica. Right, so Miss Georgiana likes blues. So I'm going to go for a bit of Orchid Oasis on this one. Hi, Cindy. Sorry, I've just got something by my feet. I've just got to move. Right. Okay. So then this one, I need to do some purples and pinks. So I'm going to grab Highland Heather for this one, I think. Okay, pretty. Right. Then I really like this little daisy-like one. So let's go for a bit of a different blue. Should go for blueberry bushel this time. Oh, see you, Bev. Take care. So welcome, welcome. If you're new to my channel, hello, hello. Insert your name there. I love stamping these wreaths. It sort of makes me feel like a florist, but without having to get my hands cold cutting up flowers. And also flowers, when you stamp them, they can come in all kinds of colours because it's up to you what colour inks you want to use. So that's one of the benefits to stamping flowers as opposed to arranging flowers. You can kind of, you know, have fun. So, right, I like that. I'll put that one to the side for a second. Right, so this one has got to have some pink in it. So I'm thinking a little bit of Melon Mambo for this one. But I will give this a little bit of a clean. Because this is a distinctive stamp, Distinct INK, it's a little trademark name that Stampin' Up! Give some of their stamps. They're very textured. That ink can really get into the grooves. So, yes, all pricked when stripping roses, you're quite right, Kim. Let's get some of this pink in here. I think I'll leave that actually. I think I'm happy with that. Leave that one for now. And what other flowers and things do I want in here? I've got this lovely little thing that I could stamp. And thinking, while I'm thinking, I'm just going to stamp that. Waiting for my inspiration to arrive for what next. So I think what I'll do is I'll just stamp the centres of these flowers here so they're not naked. So I'm using Night of Navy, which is a kind of a darker blue than Orchid Oasis. So hopefully once all the colour settles, you will be able to see that centre as something specifically defined. There we go. Miss Georgiana's still not here. Shall I just go and... I think I might just message her. Because I don't want her to miss stamping of her wreath. Okay, so that's that one. And then for this one, I think I'm going to go with Gorgeous Grape, which is a shade darker than Highland Heather. So okay. All right. So I do want to add some little weenie flowers. So I have got this little cluster cut ready here. Just dropped something. What have I dropped? Oh, ink. So I'm thinking maybe some... Oh, should we go for Boho Blue? Boho Blue, so cute. Such a pretty blue. I need to... Oh, thank you. Yes, I've just messaged your channel as well. Hi, Cheryl. Nice to see you. Alright, so I've got this cute little flower stamp. Let's see how that's going to work. That's nice. I like that. Oh, hi Georgiana. I know. Is your phone like red hot? Sorry if you were busy. I did do some stamp surgery earlier, Georgiana. Oh, I know. That makes me so sad, Cheryl. I can't believe that happened. The other option is that we just wait until someone's visiting the UK and maybe you send it to them. Is anyone coming to the UK soon on my channel? Can you let me know? There's bound to be somebody. There's a lot of you who watch. No, in all seriousness, basically Cheryl tried to post me some really lovely things and the package got resent back to her. It actually arrived in the UK but didn't get to me, and so she can't even claim the money back. So if anyone's visiting the UK and Cheryl can send you this package, that would be really helpful. This little leaf is so cute. Loving it. What do you think, Miss Georgiana? Yeah, I wonder where it was for 6 months. I know. Okay, that's really lovely, that leaf. Okay, then we've got this leaf to go on. And I'm thinking, because we like the blues, well, say we, the royal we, Georgiana, I'm thinking of adding a little bit of a greeny blue leaf in the form of Lost Lagoon. Really, Georgiana, is that your secret kind of, what do they call it when you like something a bit different? Your secret pleasure. I think this leaf, just this stamp set had to be cut up because for me as a obsessed floral stamper, I love it when Stampin' Up design a leaf that looks like it's more fluid. Okay, so let me explain what I mean by that. So what do I mean? So the way that these leaves have been designed, you've got one sort of like lying on top of each other, and they're sort of like they're curving and curling. You see? So although they are a stylized leaf, they're kind of based on how leaves really would behave. Whereas sometimes we get stamp sets, I don't know, like the one that I used last night, and it's very kind of symbolic. It's almost symbolic leaves. They're not actually, haven't got much movement in them. So this just had to be cut up for using in a wreath, because in a wreath I do want that fluidity. It's just so pretty. Ooh. Right, then there was that little one, which is also really cute. And I don't want to go too dark on this, but I think I will use some Old Olive. And that is going to be the darkest green that I go on this one. So now this one still does have some dottage right at the base of it, but I'm almost going to ignore the dottage for a minute while I just tuck this into, see, I'm tucking it behind the flowers there, or into little spaces. And the dottage will fall where it does. See, I'm already stamping the dottage without even thinking about it. Hi, Anne. So I'm concentrating. Gone very quiet. Okay, that's pretty. I like that. Just want to stamp some tiny little flowers somewhere. Just feel like I could do with a few spots of darker flowers. I don't know whether to go for this one. Let me just see what the scale looks like on here. No, not what I want. Want a tiny, like a really tiny flower. Just gonna go and have a little look for one. Oh, that's a good idea, Heather. Thank you for. Oh, hello, Veronica Mayer. Welcome. I'm thinking that little trio there. Trio. Right, let's go back to the light of navy. Okay, so I'm going to try and deliberately stay away from like the darker flowers. So we've got these darker flowers in Orchid Oasis, but I just feel like we could do a few of these little blue flowers where the Orchid Oasis isn't. Let's just scatter a few of those around the place. Now, can you see I'm getting ink in between those flowers? So I'm being a little bit careful how I stamp this. All right. Oh, a space there. Right, I'm happy with that. Just need a little bit of dottage. Right, Georgiana, would you like dottage in the dark blue or dark green? While you tell me, I'm going to go and get it. Yes, they are a little bit like dottage. Hello, Jen, with a double N. They came from, the little flowers came from Timeless Arrangements. Green. Okay. We'll go for a little bit of... Oh, what about Pretty Peacock, Georgiana, which is like bluey green? I think Pretty Peacock might work. So for those of you who perhaps don't know why I'm referring to Georgiana, I'm unfortunately I don't get around to sending cards to all my followers, even though I'm very grateful when I receive them from you guys. But all I ask is that if you are a regular watcher and a follower, and it's a special birthday, please let me know, and let me know what your favourite colours are. Yes, Pretty Peacock. And when I get round to it, I like to gift these floral wreaths. And sometimes I do them 12 by 12, sometimes I do them 8 by 8. But unfortunately, with the recent price rises, it does get a bit tricky. But I'm sending a few. Look at the dottage. Now there's a few little green bits of dottage mixed in there because there were still some dots attached to the leaves there. But I think that is super pretty. I'm wondering whether just to... I don't like that I can see through those bits. I'm just going to pop a bit of blue. I'm going to use a small brush. This is not a Stampin' Up brush, this was gifted to me, this little brush here. I just want to add a bit of blue to those. Of course, yes, of course. I sign them on the back. Oh, would you like signing on the... I don't tend to sign them on the front unless you want me to. Well, I don't actually sign. I do a little monogram with a date. But I sign the back. And if you're going to put this up in your house, do store it away from direct sunlight because unfortunately Stampin' Up inks are not sunlight proof. So if you want to try and preserve it, it's worth getting a UV coated frame. I'll find a pen that works. Actually, I usually do it with a pencil because I don't want to damage it. What's the date today? 30th. You have some spray sealer. Fab. I'll do a tiny little monogram. There we go. All right. Happy birthday, sweetheart. Thank you for all your cheerleading of me over the last few years. I really do appreciate you, Georgiana. Right. I've got to finish the other one. Who forgot about the other one? So this one is for another lovely follower, Miss Judy French. I don't think she's on at the moment. Hi, Gina. Lovely to see you. Right, purple, pink and green this one's going to be. So I just need to get some more pink in here, I think. And let's go back to using that stamp. Gina, did you have a special birthday recently? I'm trying to think. Something's in my brain about you. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Sandra. Oh, special. When it ends with a 0 or a 5. Yeah. 0 or 5s. Hey, Miss Allen. Hello. Getting ready for work. Okay, quite like that. It almost has got a bit of a blossom feel to it, this stamp. It's really nice. So I want to add some more depth in terms of like the greens. So I'm just going to pull back that lovely stamp that I used earlier, but I used that on Lost Lagoon. But I'm going to use this one on Granny Apple Green this time. Just to pop some nice leaves in and around. You're a 5 this year. Wow. Yeah, Georgiana turned a 6-0. Oh, Cindy's a 0 this year. To be fair, Cindy has actually got a wreath from me, but it wasn't for her birthday. It was just for being her fabulous octopus self. Cindy, I keep meaning to say to you, have you listened to or read Remarkably Bright Creatures? When I met up with Jodie Hoffman, she recommended it to me to listen to or to read, and I did. And I was like, oh my goodness, Cindy has so got to listen to this book. I don't want to spoil it for you if you have. Oh, David turned a 6-0. Gina has followed for about 6 years. Does that count? Yes, Sandra is a special 6-0. Yes. She's got plans, that Sandra girl. She's got loads of things on her bucket list. You know, like going to Rotterdam with me. Okay, let's put something else in here now. Oh, these ones. I forgot about these ones. Oh, that's still coming off. I'm going to have to find some other glue for that. I think we need some more purple in here, don't we? We need some more purple flowers. I might just need to get some. Oh, actually, no, I know what I'm going to use. I'll use something out of textured floral. But first of all, I'm just going to add a few of these little green leaves, just to add a bit of a different kind of green in here. Oh, yes, you are, aren't you? I know, I'm not going to get there till the evening because, you know, crazy me, I've got a class that day. But I'll see you bright and early in the morning. We've got our train goes at 8:15 and we've got to be there an hour and a half earlier. Oh, now do we need special plugs for Europe? Asking for a friend. Who's been to Europe recently? My goodness, the last time I went was 14 years ago. Yes, Cindy, that's the one. Yes, that's it. I loved it too. I really enjoyed it. I think I'm actually going to purchase it for my father-in-law because it's his 80th this year, and he's going on a cruise when when it's his actual birthday. But oh, I think I said this on a live already. Yeah, but my mother-in-law often they'll buy novels and she'll read them out loud. And I just thought, oh my goodness, that one is so fun. Right, more purple. Yes, we could always do with more purple. And I am thinking a bit of... Well, I could put some gorgeous grape in there, but I just feel like it needs a bit more of a substantial bit of gorgeous grape. I wonder whether to do something in those middles. Might just do it Highland Heather. I'm a bit scared of the gorgeous grape. I think it might be a bit too dark. Hold on, I'm losing ink pads here. We've got a bit muddled up. Right. If I come to the UK, do you get to meet me? Well, you're welcome to come visit. UK's a big, well, I say UK's a big place, mind you, Canada's humongous. That would be lovely, Miss Gina. Are you planning a trip? Oh, well, UK is in Europe, but we often use the word, I use the word Europe sometimes to mean mainland Europe. UK is an island, but we are technically part of Europe, although we're not in the economic union anymore, the EU. That thing called Brexit happened. So we're not in the monetary kind of union anymore. Yeah. So we're kind of talking about France, Germany, Switzerland, Norway, where else? Germany, Spain, Portugal, all those places. You want to tell you? Oh, awesome. Well, I'm on the sort of left-hand side. I'm in Mid Wales. Okay, that's good. I'm thinking either to do these little flowers and do little purpley flowers. Let's clean that off a bit. I'm not convinced. Oh no, that's Highland. I need Gorgeous. Will the champagne bar at St Pancras be open that early? Oh, I don't know. We'll get to drink together on Thursday. Mind you, we're hopefully meeting up with Serene on Thursday at the stamping thing. Is Serene on here? I thought Serene was on here earlier. Or was that yesterday? I get my days muddled up. Right, because this dark purple is really quite strong, I'm kind of clustering them together so it almost looks like it's a little puff of little flowers all in one section. But I'm just trying to be careful how I stamp them because I don't want them to overlap too much. A little cluster up here. Oh, I discovered a new word the other day. Someone put it on Instagram. If I say the word, is Janice on here? She might know what it means. Do you know what it means to hurkle-durkle? Or hurkle-durkling? Apparently it's a Scottish word. To hurkle-durkle. So, just to let you know, one of the other benefits of these tiny little flowers is that occasionally you get a leaf that looks like it's starting kind of like in midair. And so if you are able to put one of the little leaves just at the beginning of the stem, it disguises where things start. Just to let you know. Sometimes that is what I am doing. I'm looking for disguising of floating leaves, like, see there? So I know it might look like Ruth is just stamping her heart out and just going for it, but actually I am looking for specific things. Okay, that's pretty. Hello, Miss Caroline. Hurkle-durkle, that's it. To lie in bed or lounge about when one should be up and about. Hurkle-durkling. Haven't heard that word in years. Lol, Sandra, London prices. Yeah, can't we just take wine with us, Sandra? Can't we just take our own champagne? Right. So I think I may, to ground it all again, sorry, to ground it all, I'm going to use the Pretty Peacock again because we've got plenty of purple on there. I don't think it needs any more. So let's go for a little bit of Pretty Peacock dottage just to put it all together. You can hurkle-durkle every day. There we go. It takes you all day to do one stamp with. Well, that's good. I have a new tale to tell about taking to New Orleans. Really, Sandra? Ooh. What did you sneak in New Orleans? Have I not heard this story? I just spotted, I just need to stamp this little green leaf. I spotted that one over there and I feel like it needs one over here. Oh, maybe here as well. Oh, maybe one over there. But where? I feel like it should be in there, but it doesn't actually have the space for it. Okay, I'm going to stop there. See you, Miss Vicky. Take care. Have a good day. Right. There we go. Right, this one is for Miss Heidi Shaw. And the other one is for Miss Georgiana. Right. I had a little message on my template video from yesterday asking, did I ever make templates for 6x6 and 8x8s? So I thought I'd very quickly answer that one with saying no. I've not done any for 6x6 before, but I will very quickly, using some of this retired paper, just show you where to get started on that. Okay, so obviously it would make sense to do them out of vellum once you've done this bit, but I'm just going to echo what I said yesterday, but do exactly the same thing with 6x6 paper. So let me just pop a bookmark in here. Jinking them before going through hand luggage. Oh, no way. At what point was that? Coming from the UK or going on from New Orleans? Wow. Miss Sandra. What? Alright, so I'm going to fold my 6x6 into half. Not all me, there were 4 of us. I know. I know. So blame it on the others. Alright, so obviously if you fold a 6x6 in half twice, you will get 4 3x3s. And I'm just going to get my Sharpie and my ruler just to draw a line to make that a little bit more obvious. There we go. Okay, so that's one. And then, of course, you can do it into thirds. Now, because it's 6x6, it's kind of a bit easier to figure this one out because 6 divided by 3 is, all together now, 2. So you just got to do a mark at 2. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to fold it. Can't be bothered. I can't bother to do it anyway. So there we go. So you get your your 9 squares in there. Do that again. Right, let's get a line down there, line down there. Right, and then I'm going to get my vellum out and just show you then how to use these 2 templates to create your vellum template. So unfortunately, our vellum now, although it does say A4, I found it to be very slightly wider. So, but it's still not quite 6 by 6. It's just under. But we're going to pretend. We're going to pretend that it is actually 6 by 6, just for the sake of this this exercise here. Hi, Margaret. Yes, I just did a stamped one sheet wonder. Sorry, no, I didn't. I did 2 stamp wreaths. Sorry, it's because I've got one sheet wonders on the brain for making templates. So obviously I'm not going to repeat these 2 again on the vellum because I want to show you something different. But I'm going to do a rough template, or quickly create a template just to show you what this looks like. You've never heard of Hercle Durkle? Hercle Durkle. Well, there we go, Caroline. That's a first. Me teaching you something about Scottish. Oh, will you, Shaz? Okay. Maybe we won't give Shaz the champagne then. We'll just... she can be the sensible adult, you know? To be fair, I am a sensible adult. I don't actually drink to excess ever. Okay, so let's look at what would happen if we use that line there. I'm going to transfer over to this side and then use that line there. Okay. How's about that then? And then I've had another little idea. We go for that line there. And then put it over this one. I'm just going to shunt that up a little bit because, as I said, it's not quite 6 by 6, but for the sake of this, it's fine. And do that. And do that. Yeah, does that make sense? So very simply, once you've got your 2 by 2 and your 3 by 3, you can then very easily create different kind of templates. So, for example, I'm just going to grab some 12 by, I've got some 12 by 12, sorry, 6 by 6 here. I'm trying to think what will be an interesting one to use. Maybe the landscape ones. That's a good one, isn't it? So there we go. You get to see then what it looks like if you cut that way and then that way for that one. That does make sense for that one, doesn't it? And then that one's a bit obvious. Do it that way, or you can do it that way. I guess the other option would be to go ooh, okay, this is interesting. Let's go. Should we go that way? Go in again. Which I didn't do. But I did do it on the A4 one. This is like the bonus after hours video, okay. His Petey. His Petey. Oh, that's so cute. Yes, apparently it's Scottish. Sorry, I thought I'd said that. Ah. Right, I just thought of another one. This is very addictive, this template making business. That's going to go to 1.5, so I'm just going to do a line there. Alright, there you go. There's my lid gone. So there we go. That's quite cute, isn't it? I mean, theoretically you could also do it that way. So you get to see what that looked like. That's nice as well. Yeah, there we go. So very simply, so we'll call this one again number 1. That one number 2. Three. 4. 5. So there you have it, very quickly how to make some templates for your 6x6s. There we go. Right. So if you joined later on, just to let you know to go back and watch these wreaths being stamped. I will go over all the stamp sets and the colours with you right now. So for this blue one, I used, for a little bit of a background initially, I got down some lemon lime twist. Then there was some granny apple green. Was there some old olive? Yes, there was a little bit of old olive. Then there was some Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock. So that was it for all the lovely greens. Then blue-wise, we had Orchid Oasis and Blueberry Bushel. And then some Boho Blue and some Night of Navy. So you can kind of see where they all, how they kind of like go into each other like so. So that was the colour scheme for this one. And then stamps wise, I used Textured Floral, a little bit of that one from Timeless Arrangements, the Softly Sophisticated Leaf, and then some very cut up Botanical Beauty. So we've got some stamps. So right at the beginning of this video, there was some stamp surgery done. Just to warn you all, you know, because I know how much some of you need a smelling salt. Right, so then this one, we started off with a similar base of Lemon Lime Twist. It also had some Granny Apple Green. Didn't have any Old Olive in that one. Did have Lost Lagoon, did have Pretty Peacock. And then this is where we diverge and go on to Highland Heather, Gorgeous Grape, Melon Mambo, and Flirty Flamingo for this one. All right, so those are your colours for that one. There we go. Hi, Bev. Yeah, and I think, is that it for Sunsets? Oh, Quiet Meadow, of course, for the dottage. Forgot about that. Got to have Quiet Meadow. Right. So lovely to see you all. And at the last few 10 minutes, we did some template making for 6x6 paper. Someone mentioned it, and they also asked in the chat, not in the chat, sorry, in the comment section, what about 8x8s? I would say do exactly the same process if you do buy 8x8 paper. The thing is that at the moment, Stampin' Up only sell paper in 6x6 or 12x12, so it's kind of not worth me kind of dealing with 8x8 right now, although I do sometimes use 8x8 from other companies, but those sorts of papers I tend to use to make albums and stuff, so I don't necessarily need to be cutting them up to make cards. So double whammy, there we go. Lots of value tonight for your time. Thank you so much everybody for watching, much appreciated. Georgiana, happy birthday again to you. Judy French, happy birthday to you, last year. That's how far behind I am, and it'll probably take me another 6 months to get it posted to you. No, I'm actually on a roll with my posting, so I've got a bit of a pile of things that need to go out, so it might come out sooner than that. Right, please be reminded that the stamp celebration sale is still going, and I am so near my target. I'm about to put an order in, and it will take me over my sales milestone, my 100k CSV, which is about $100,000. In sales I've done over the last 12 and a bit years of being a demonstrator, so I'm looking forward to celebrating that. And yeah, and welcome those of you who've joined my team this month, and if you want to save some pennies, please do talk to me about joining, because it's a great way to either start a new hobby or just to supplement your existing kind of craft stash, or possibly, you know, and you can talk to me about this, supplementing your income as well, which, you know, can be done if that's what you would like to do, and you've got the tenacity and you've got the, you know, the willpower to kind of work for it. I'm quite happy to talk through the possibilities of how that can work for you. So that'll be really good. Thank you, Ida. I'm not quite there yet. I've got to place that order, and then I'll be there. But or if anyone else wants to place the order for me, I did say actually that someone was going to pay, you know, place the order that would tip me over. They would get a prize, but you've got till tomorrow. I'm putting the order in tomorrow, so that I'll make myself go over the 100,000. But if anyone wants to get in there before me, then points means prizes. I'll give you a special prize. All right. Thank you all so much. And have a great day. Ellen, have a great day at work. And hey, Sandra. Yeah, hope you're feeling better. You were not doing so well last week either.